Good morning from southeast Wisconsin. We've got a new truck that we've got in here. We got an awful lot of projects right now in the shop, and this truck is going to be kind of sold as is for right now. I'm going to offer it to the public at a relatively cheap price, but I want to make sure that everybody understands that while it does need some trans work, it is a running, driving truck and can be used until you either get around to doing the transmission work, or if you wanted to do it right away, you certainly could. But this is a 2017 GMC Sierra SLT all-terrain HD. So it's leather interior, power everything, heated seats. This does not have a moonroof, but that's about all it doesn't have. You can probably hear the tires. The tires are a little worn unevenly, so they make a little bit of noise. They're kind of an off-road, all-terrain tire. But I just wanted to make a quick video of this thing because, as I said, you know, while it does need transmission work or potentially a rebuilt trans, it is a running, driving truck and does do everything it should do. It's just a little lazy when it shifts in and out of gear. So sometimes if you roll to a stop sign and it downshifts into first gear, sometimes it'll take a second or two to engage and move forward into first gear for the next beginning, or the next off the stop. Same thing in reverse. When you switch from drive to reverse, it takes a few seconds for it to engage. But once it engages, it shifts through all the gears. It doesn't have any issues from that standpoint. Certainly you can take a chance with it and drive it for a while. I've actually towed a trailer with it. I've put about 150 miles on it since I picked it up. And I've taken it on the freeway and taken it on side streets and all the rest of the stuff. So it runs through its paces and does what it needs to do, but I would definitely have the transmission issue addressed sooner than later. So it actually kind of did it right there, where it just engaged a little late in drive, or first gear I should say. But as you can hear, it's going through all the gears once it gets rolling. Other than that, this truck is really clean, really rust-free for a northern truck. The frame on this thing is actually uncoated. It's not undercoated or painted or anything like that. And there's just a very light skim coat of surface rust on the frame and suspension components and stuff. But you get up underneath it and look at the floors, and the floors are beautiful on this thing. Rocker panels, the box sides, the cab corners, everything on this thing is really solid. So it's a perfect truck for somebody that either has a hookup for a transmission work or can do it themselves. This is a way to get into a really nice truck for not a whole lot of money, and we're just going to be a tick over $20,000 on this truck, just to kind of recover some costs. If it doesn't sell in a week or two, we will actually take it and have the trans redone, and then obviously the price is going to go up to reflect that. But we're going to offer it just because, again, we've got a fair amount of projects already. We're going to offer it out at that cheaper price to start with. I'm going to do a quick walk around here, so we'll see you in just a second. And here we are outside with this GMC Sierra. As I mentioned, really nice truck. I mean, not a lot of, there's a few little dents. Actually, there's one dent in the tailgate that we'll get to in just a second, but super clean truck. No rust issues on these. And 17, we're starting to see some rust issues in some of these trucks, and this one is really solid. It's got the 20-inch wheels. I would probably put tires on it at some point. The tires do have some tread on them, but they're getting down to the end there. So again, kind of offering this truck up as is. initially just to keep things rolling here with our inventory. But if it doesn't sell in the next couple weeks, we will be doing some work to it, and we'll get some tires for it, and we'll get a trans done. You can see this dent in the tailgate here. A good PDR guy should be able to get that out. Other than that, just a few little minor dents along the side of the truck, but nothing major. The underside of the truck is nice. The doors are good. As you can hear, this is a 6-liter, and they do sometimes have a notorious exhaust manifold tick. This thing does not have it. It's very quiet. So other than the transmission a little bit soft in the shifts, or slow in the shifts, I guess, the truck is really a nice truck. 3/4 ton. It really has anything and everything you need to tow a trailer or put it on a work site. Interior on it's really nice. About the only issue is here in the base of the seat, just a little bit of wear there. But again, 166,000 miles, it's going to have some wear. Back seats are nice too. A couple of little marks in there. Those are actually just little scuffs that can get cleaned out. But again, carpet's in nice shape. Headliner's good. There are little spots that I think this truck was a work truck, so there's a couple of spots that are a little dirty on it. But again, as a kind of entry-level price 3/4 ton 17 facelifted GMC, this thing's a bargain for what we're asking for. So as I said, just a tick over 20,000. If you're interested, give us a call. We are firm on the price. We're not going any lower than what we're asking, but we're going to initially put it out there without the work that needs to be done, and you can get into it real cheap for a very, very nice truck. So give us a call, 414-333-0686, and let's work a deal. Talk to you soon. See y'all.